conjure up all these delightful future possibilities, these delightful future scenarios. Pick the most amazingly ecstatic one, and guess what? Pull the present forward to meet that possibility. And guess what? We can do that. Ray Kurzweil talks about the fact that because we can create virtual models in our brains and combine with our models that was sufficient to usher in the secondary force of evolution called technology, and how we will continue to the entire universe at our fingertips and impregnate intelligence. Or Terence McKenna, when he says that what human beings do is take in matter of little organization, put it through our mental filterings, literally, and then extrude it in the form of space shuttles or iPhones. I mean, that's literally what's going on. If you were able to look at human progress as if through a time lapse over the last 100 years, you would see that literally thoughts spill over into the world in the form of technology, and engage in feedback loops with that technology, which then extends our ability to instantiate new realities in the world. People talk about rendering files on Final Cut Pro, well, we're more and more rendering our visions, our dreams, onto the instantiated Euclidean meat space. That's incredible. That's only increasing. Our capability, our ability to do that is only increasing because, we're only limited by our imagination, and it's really the case. I mean, what you have now is this, you have exponential progress, right? These exponential growth curves in information technology that point to the fact that the computer in your cell phone today is 1,000,000 times cheaper, 1,000,000 times smaller, and 1,000 times more powerful than a $60 million supercomputer was that was half a billion in size 40 years ago. That's a billion-fold increase in price and performance and miniaturization. That's going to continue. So in the next 25 years, computers will be the size of blood cells interfacing with our biological bodies, trillions of times more powerful capabilities. And then you also have that information technology exponential growth curve spilling over into biotechnology. Freeman Dyson talks about the domestication of biotech. Things like GPS that were once these big government things, and now everybody has GPS on their phone. So imagine the same thing with biotechnology. It's not going to be like Monsanto, big genetic engineering corporations. No, it's going to be like we're each going to be able to engineer our own food and have in vitro meat and reprogram our own biochemistry, upgrade our biology, live longer, reverse engineer aging, stop entropy from killing us. I mean, and then, okay, that's biotech. And then you have nanotechnology, which is to manipulate matter at the level of the atom. So at that point, the building blocks of the physical world will be programmable. So literally, we can turn, dog shit into pearls. I mean, talk about abundance, the world, everything they could ever need and more. I mean, each of us increasingly moving into universes of our own construction. Then artificial intelligence, virtual reality, hacking into our nervous systems, creating non-biological intelligence or a biotechnological hybrid that augments and feeds upon itself in some recursive feedback loop, then expands onto forever. And you're talking about substrate-independent minds, trillions of times more powerful than we are now. And if we can imagine it, why not make it so?